Hey, Skull Vikings family. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? I'm your die-hard Vikings fan, straight from the heart of Minnesota, and oh man, do I have a gut-wrenching roller coaster of a story for you today from the latest Vikings news. Picture this. We're at US Bank Stadium, the roar of the crowd shaking the rafters, and our boys in purple are clawing for survival against those pesky Bears. But in a twist that hit harder than a blindside sack, a 48-yard field goal sliced right through our playoff dreams as time expired. Chicago steals a 19-17 heartbreaker. Yeah, you heard that right. Our hopes are dangling by a thread at 4-6. Stick with me through this breakdown because we're diving deep into every brutal moment, every what if, and yeah, even some silver linings to keep that fire burning. Who's ready to unpack this chaos? Hit me in the comments. What's your take on this one? The coin toss flips our way, and we defer? Nah, coach calls receive, banking on that scripted opener to grab an early edge and build momentum. The crowd's electric, purple flags waving like a storm. But J.J. McCarthy steps back, eyes locked on Jordan Addison streaking open on an intermediate route. This there, folks, a perfect window, but the ball bounces low and left, just out of reach like fate's already whispering doubts. We grind out a couple first downs anyway, the O-line holding firm against that Bears front. But on third down, J.J. sails one high over Justin Jefferson's outstretched hands. J.J.'s leaping like a superhero, but it's gone, punt time. What a missed opportunity right out the gate. It's like the offense is tiptoeing when we need to thunder. That early stumble sets the tone, doesn't it? Fans, tell me, have you ever felt that pit in your stomach when the script doesn't click from jump? We're talking Vikings news gold here. A team desperate for rhythm, yet already chasing shadows. But hold up, because the Bears' next drive fizzles too. No fireworks from Caleb Williams under our defensive glare. Brian Flores' unit swarms like wolves, forcing a 3-and-out that echoes through the stadium. It's a brief gasp of air, a reminder we're still in this fight. As the punter lines up, you can feel the shift. Our boys digging in, ready to respond. Skull, right? Let's see if JJ can flip the script on this possession. Devin DuVernay fields the punt, but our coverage pins him deep. Special teams showing out early, forcing Chicago to play from their own shadows. JJ takes the snap, scans, and unleashes what might be his prettiest throw of the day. A deep post to Addison, threading the needle like a surgeon's knife. It's money, a 40-yard bomb that could have flipped the field and ignited the sidelines. But Addison can't corral it. Fingers graze leather, and it slips away into the turf. Gut punch number 2. The crowd groans in unison, that collective "new" you feel in your chest. We punt again, but it's not over. The Bears stall once more, handing us another shot. This back and forth? It's chess, not checkers, and we're hanging tough. Punt returns and missed daggers. Fans, doesn't this feel like our season in a nutshell? Drop your thoughts below. Is it JJ's arm or the hands letting us down? Vikings news alert. After that Bears 3-and-out, we finally string some chains together. Short passes, a sneaky run from Aaron Jones. The offense warms up just enough. But red zone blues hit hard. We settle for a chip shot field goal, our first 3 points on the board. 3-0, purple leading, but it's fragile as fresh snow. The stadium pulses with cautious hope, horns blaring Skull chants that rattle the dome. We've clawed ahead, but deep down, you know the Bears are lurking, waiting to pounce. That field goal's like a spark in the dark. Enough to light the fuse, but will it explode? We're building here, folks, teasing the rhythm we crave. Now, flip to the Bears sideline. Williams looks flustered, our D-line feasting on pressures that force hurried throws. No takeaways yet, but Flores has them dancing. As the clock ticks into the second, you sense the tide turning our way. Or does it? Hang tight, because what comes next is a masterclass in offensive patience from Chicago that'll test every ounce of our grit. Who's with me? This is why we love Vikings football. Unpredictable, raw, and always one play from glory. Second quarter hits, and bam, the Bears flip the switch like they remembered they have a pulse. It's a 15-play, 74-yard clinic, chewing 8+ minutes off the clock with 3 third-down grabs that feel like eternity. Williams dinks and dunks, mixing screens to Duvernay and slants to their tight ends, while our secondary bends but doesn't quite break. The drive's a slow bleed, folks, methodical, punishing, turning U.S. Bank into a library hush. Finally, they punch it in for 6, silent no more, and just like that, we're down 7-3. The Purple Sea shifts from cheers to murmurs. It's the kind of drive that exposes cracks if we're not careful. Brutal, right? That possession wasn't flash. It was relentless. The Bears grinding us like a bad hangover. Fans, quick poll in the comments. Did Flores' crew get too soft on those conversions? Or was it just Williams finding his groove? Vikings News Deep Dive. We respond immediately, but JJ's under the lights now, and the pressure mounts. First play back. Pick right to Kevin Byard, who steps in front of a slant like he read the tea leaves. Ballgame shifted. Bears set up shop in our territory, and they cash in with a field goal. 10-3 at the whistle? Nah, wait, the half's not done twisting the knife. JJ's response drive is a horror show sequel. Under a minute left, he forces one deep, sails it right into the end zone, where ex-Viking Nation Wright snags interception number 2 like it's Christmas. Wright, of all people, turning the screws on his old squad. Halftime horn blows at 10-3, Bears leading, and the locker room vibe? You can bet it's tense, coaches diagramming fixes, JJ staring at film, wondering where the accuracy vanished. We've got 2 picks on our ledger, 0 takeaways. Turnover battle's a bloodbath. But hey, it's only halftime. Plenty of purple magic left to summon. Or is there? Halftime haze lifts, and the third quarter opens with Bears adding salt. Another field goal, inching to 13-3 after our offense sputters on a quick 3-and-out. Williams is settling in, hitting timely outs to Romo Duns while our pass rush nicks but doesn't drop him. The dome feels heavier now, skull, chants fading into frustrated sighs. JJ tries to answer, drops back, eyes Jefferson on a post, but sails it high again, over JJ's helmet by a mile. Punt City once more, and Chicago's feeling it. Third field goal of the half, 16-3. It's a 13-point dagger, folks. Our playoff pulse is fading fast in this Vikings news nightmare. 13 down? That's when doubt creeps in. Isn't it? Tell me, Vikings faithful, what's running through your head when the lead balloons like that? We're dissecting every miss here, but credit where due. Flores D has held Chicago under 20, battling Williams all day without a single giveaway allowed. No picks, no fumbles forced, clean but costly. As the fourth ticks over, you sense desperation mode. We need a spark, any spark, to claw back. And just when it looks bleakest, special teams delivers the jolt we've been begging for. Buckle up, this comeback's about to get wild. Enter Miles Price, our punt return wizard, fielding a spiraling boot and weaving 43 yards like a ghost through Bears tacklers. The stadium erupts, purple thunder rolling back in, as he flips field position into gold. Offense takes over at midfield, and boom. Jordan Mason, our ground-and-pound beast, rumbles twice, capping it with a 16-yard touchdown scamper around the edge. No flags, no slips, just pure power, tying the margin for error. Wait, 16-10 now, we're alive, breathing, fighting. Mason's stiff arm shakes off a corner, and the extra point splashes it to 16-10. Fourth quarter fury. This is why we bleed purple. That Mason score? Electric, right? Fans, drop a skull if that run gave you chills too. Vikings news highlight reel material. From the ashes of a 13-point hole, we're scratching back, O-line paving highways for those gains. Bears answer with a field goal of their own, but it's 19-10, still a pulse. The D steps up huge here, sacking Williams on third down to force another punt. Clock's winding, tension thicker than Minnesota fog. Every snap feels like playoffs already. JJ's got the ball back. Can he orchestrate the magic? Or will drops and sails doom us again? The suspense is killing me. What's your prediction in the comments? Bears let us hang, yeah, but that margin's razor thin now. Williams connects on a slant to Luther Burden 3 for a chunk, but our corners blanket it, no big plays, just enough to keep us chasing. Flores dials pressure, Byard lurking like a hawk, but no takeaway magic. Offense stalls on our next go, short completion to Jones, then a screen that gains nada. Punt returned decently, but Chicago milks clock with runs, forcing us to burn timeouts. 19-10 with under 5 to go. It's do or die, folks. The crowd's on its feet, waving rails, willing JJ forward. This is peak Vikings football. Nail-biting, heart-pounding, never say die. Desperation's a hell of a drug, isn't it? Who's feeling that one more drive energy? Let's talk Vikings news tactics. We've burned the Bears' clock advantage, but those earlier turnovers haunt like ghosts. Final minutes loom, and our young guns need a miracle. Defense forces a stop, 3 and out after a Williams overthrow, giving us the rock at our 25 with 3:12 left. JJ huddles up, eyes steely, the sidelines buzzing. Can we march 75 yards? Or is this the fade to black? Hang on tight, the next possession's a legend maker or heartbreaker. And oh man, does JJ deliver when it counts. 5 straight completions, laser after laser, marching us downfield like a purple parade. First, a slant to Jefferson for 12. JJ hauls it in, shaking a jam at the line. Then Addison on a dig for 18, toe-tapping sideline like poetry. Crowds deafening, MVP chants raining down. It's the drive we've craved all day. Aaron Jones bursts for 10 more. Then JJ hits Addison again on a 15-yard fade. Touchdown. 19-17, our first lead since the opener, with 50 ticks left. Addison sky high, spiking it under the lights. The stadium's a volcano. All we need. One stop. Defense, your moment. That touchdown? Chef's kiss. Pure fire. Fans, did your heart skip too? Vikings news immortality. From 16-3 to leading late, that's resilience, baby. JJ's 5-4-5, 75 yards in a blink. Why couldn't we see this spark earlier? But reality bites. Kickoff sails, and Devin DuVernay fields it at the 20, dodging tackles for a 56-yard house call. Bears in field goal range at our 35. The air sucks out of the dome. A couple Mason-like runs from their backs inch closer. No timeouts burned. Clock bleeding. Flores calls blitzes, but Williams kneels it out. Nah, they line up Santos, 48 yards out, as 0 ticks the clock. DuVernay's return. Devastating. Like a plot twist from hell. Comments, Vikings crew. Special teams curse or just bad breaks? We're at the razor's edge now. Purple Hearts collective pounding. Cairo Santos, that Brazilian boot legend, trots out. Wind light, uprights mocking us. The snap's good, hold firm, his leg swings and the ball hooks. Stays inside the left post by inches. 19-17. Bears win. Time expired. Fans slump, horns silent. It's a dagger to the soul. Playoff math? Brutal at 4-6, we're outsiders now, chasing ghosts in the NFC North. That kick landing true? Soul-crushing, no sugarcoating it. But let's zoom out on this Vikings news tragedy. JJ's day, 16 of 32. 150 yards, 1 score, 2 picks, 8 INTs in 5 starts, winless at home. Accuracy woes, sails and bounces galore. When he hits, drops kill us. 5 or 6 catchable balls hit turf. Speculations brewing. Does he have it for 2026? Ouch, but fair question. Fam rest of the season? Evaluation mode, show me growth, kid, or the clipboard calls. JJ's struggles hit personal, don't they? As a fan, it hurts to critique our guy. But Vikings news demands honesty. The passing game's a desert till that final oasis, combo of inaccuracy and stone hands. Jefferson's quiet, targeted often, but those overs and drops? Frustrating. Aaron Jones grinds 60 yards. Mason's TD sparkles. But it's not enough without air support. At 4-6, postseason's a long shot wild card? We'd need miracles. But hey, silver lining. This loss fuels the fire for 26 rebuild. Wrapping this heartbreak, fans, what's your hot take on JJ's future? Drop it below and let's debate. Shout out to Flores D. Held Williams to under 200 yards. No takeaways but game-saving bends. Caleb outdueled our kid. Timely throws to Loveland and O'Dunn's keeping us honest. Bears special teams? Heroes. DuVernay's return, Santos ice veins. We fought, clawed, led late, but errors compound, and poof, dreams dashed. This season's about growth now. Watch for sparks in the eval games ahead. All right, Purple Warriors, we've relived the pain, but that's what binds us. Shared scars make stronger fans. If this breakdown fired you up or broke your heart all over again, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments on who steps up next, subscribe for more Raw Vikings news breakdowns, and share this with your fellow Skull Squad. We've got miles to go, but together, unstoppable. Skull Vikings, until next time, keep the faith.